Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. Thank you for joining me today. So today we're going to be taking a look, hopefully, if this thing is working, at Hytale. Now, most of you guys know from my stream that I am primarily an Xbox gamer because my PCs don't run very well. Like, they are old, they are busted. My gaming computer, it died. I've tried to fix it. I've had a computer guy try to fix it. He's recommending buying a new one. I don't have the money for that. Haven't had the money for that for years. So, priorities, right? So, I play on Xbox. Well, Hytale's not on Xbox. So, here we are. I'm hoping this thing is streaming because it's not showing up on my cell phone here. Oh, there we go. Okay, so maybe it's working. I can't tell. But we're going to try this out. We're going to see if this works. Hytale is amazing. It is a lot of fun, and we're going to take a look at this and see if this is the game for you. If this is a game that is worth your money, because right now, no sales. It's starting at $20 for the basic US, and then it goes up from there. So we're going to take a look at what Hytale is, how it plays. Is it different from Minecraft? Could you mod Minecraft to look like this? Probably. I'm really not part of the Minecraft mod scene all that heavily. I do play Minecraft a little bit. I have for quite a while. Actually, I've played Minecraft for a very long time. But we're gonna step into this. All right, so we're gonna jump into exploration. And here's hoping. Fingers crossed, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see how this works, if it works at all. Now, my computer, my laptop that I'm running this on is below min spec. The minimum specs recommend 8 gigs of RAM. I have 6. I have integrated video card on this thing. It is terrible. Now, I'm running this on low resolution, like really low resolution. I don't know how this is going to work with streaming. Now, this is the first time I have run Adventure on here. I have played online with my buddies, and that was a lot of fun. So this is my first time playing like single player, right? It says it's booting up a server. So it may take a little bit longer than normal. Usually I'm in by now, even on this antiquated computer. So it may take a little bit longer for this first initial process to generate the world. The world itself is, like Minecraft, procedurally generated, right? But you'll notice when we get in, I'll pop up a map. There's going to be some distinct differences. Now, Minecraft just kind of has the same kind of repeating pattern that goes out from it. I mean, it's not. It is a little more random than that. But when you log into a Minecraft server, you know you're going to be in a biome, and then next to that biome is going to be a different biome and a different biome, and they're very distinct. They're kind of very separated. There's not a lot of blending going on. This game does an excellent job of blending your different biomes and sub-biomes, while keeping everything feeling very exciting and new. Minecraft, we all know Minecraft. This game is more of a fantasy version, and it's more of a fighter than Minecraft is. Okay, so we do have a little bit of lag here. It's a little bit jumpy. I'm sure you guys are seeing some of that on your end as well. But this is how we start out. Now you'll notice immediately higher resolution textures. Now, if this was on a actual gaming rig, you would be seeing better lighting effects than what I have here. You can kind of see them here, but you'd see streams of lights. The glittering stuff's all super cool. But let's pop outside. There we go. Took a few. And take a look around. Now, this is misty. There are weather systems involved in here. And early morning, which I believe is what we are working with at the moment. I'm looking east. There's the sun. Yeah, pretty much early morning. You will typically get a little bit of mist on here. So the draw distance really isn't my computer being that bad. This game looks pretty great. Even running on my old below min spec rig. So don't blame a whole lot on the rig. This game does look pretty good. Now, I am getting a little bit of contact delay there that I don't typically get. But you can see, I mean, it's definitely Minecraft adjacent. You can feel Minecraft's kind of bones here, especially with the 90-degree corners on everything. But you'll also notice that there is a lot of little touches that make it feel, well, one, more fantasy, and two, oh, nice. Now I'm in a new sub-biome, the Drifting Plains, but also make it feel more, I guess, natural. You know, let's see if we can punch here. There we go. Got a little bit of a slap there. That's bizarre. I haven't seen that before, but we'll take it. Okay, I got some arrows. Very nice. Do you punch trees like in Minecraft? Yes, you absolutely punch trees. This is running really, really badly. I'm sorry, guys. I've been wanting to share this with you. I picked this up last weekend. I have been playing the ever-loving tar out of it and have loved every minute of it. I liked the original Minecraft. I enjoyed it. So if you played Minecraft and you enjoyed Minecraft, I highly, highly recommend playing this. The Minecraft is not my go-to. It's not even on my top 10 of games that I play right now. But Hytale has placed itself solidly on number 1. Every once in a while, you know, you get that wild hair of, dang, I want to play some Minecraft. I just kind of want to explore, see what I can see, run around, you know, do my thing, build a house. You get that kind of feeling every once in a while. This game will scratch that itch, and then some. The thought of going back to Minecraft, and I've watched my kid play Minecraft on the Xbox while I'm playing Hytale. The thought of going back to Minecraft is almost repugnant at this point because it would feel so empty. And it may not be obvious at this point what I'm talking about, but as we get further into it, I mean, you saw the squirrel. There's a little squirrel hanging out over here. There he is. This world is full of life, and when I'm not streaming, it's life that runs really smoothly. But one of the other things... Hang on a second. Excuse me, I hope that muted it. I have no idea if it did or not. I had to cough there. One of the things about Minecraft, you have to jump every block, right? You have to jump up. This one automatically will walk you up a 1-block step. Automatically. You just push into it and you go straight up. But the other thing you can do is, I mean, that was a 2-block and you can jump. Yep, okay, cool beans. But what happens when you're confronted with something a little more robust? What happens when you come across something like, I'm trying to find a wall here. Let's try this one. This one here. Did you see that? He gripped the corner and climbed himself up. Like parkour games, like games with, you know, games made in the past 10 years. You can actually do that in this game. And you can do a lot more. So, climbing and exploration becomes much more fun in this game than it typically is in Minecraft. Minecraft, you're typically either removing blocks or adding blocks to make it up a slope. This one, getting up is a joy. It is so easy. Getting back down, there is fall damage, but okay. Oh, look at this. Oh no, I don't know if I can get up there. Gosh, look at this. You just jump right up, dude. It's freaking incredible. There is fall damage, but it's not all that punishing. You can take some pretty reasonable falls and still be okay. I'm trying to find if there's a 4-block wall over here that I can get up. Let's see. Is that one? That one looks like 4 blocks. Yep. Herp. You can get up 4 blocks. Look at that. Look at that. That is super cool. Caves are still a massive part of this game. Exploring hollow earth areas, right? You can get down in there. You find resources. You can have a good time. Now, there is my first enemy. That is a tiny little rat. And those tiny little rats are absolute jerks when you don't have a weapon yet. I need a weapon. So first, we're going to need to use some of this wood that I have found. And we're going to have to build ourselves a little thing. But the other thing you need to start building is rubble, right? And so you're looking at rocks. Well, maybe I get rocks from rubble, but yes and no. The main place to find rubble, to get rubble, is to walk over around here, and there's some right there. Just explore, and you will find rubble. Boop. There we go. If I can actually, you know, pick it up. So we got some rubble, we got some sticks. Yeah, it looks like a tree had a little bit of a falling out here. You notice on that first tree that I chopped down that if you break the bottom, the entire tree comes down with it. That is super cool. So hang on, if I, it's a lot easier when I'm not slapping it with this limp noodle of an arm I have here. Just slapping it. Look at that. Just getting after it. Come on. Come on. Break, you dirty dog. Come on. Wow, that took forever. Alright, so it drops all of the wood that normally makes up a part of it. It also drops sap, and it drops sticks. You see me picking up berries. There is no starvation mechanic in this game, which is extremely nice. It's one of the things that used to cheese me off about original Minecraft. It feels like you're always starving, and until you get like melons, it's a fight to keep your health bar filled up, your food bar filled up. This game is not like that. You don't have to drink, you don't have to eat, but if you want to heal, you better drink or eat something. So and that's what this is for. So if you go over here, take a bite out of this, you'll notice on the left, bottom left, I have a little heart, and it will slowly, the green ring around it will slowly fade away. While it is still kind of running around that circle there, it is healing you slowly over time. So you have passive heals. Let's bring up my map. You'll notice the map is extreme. One, you have a map, which is nice. In Minecraft, you have to have a piece of paper and do your cartography thing. But you'll notice here, the map is much more dynamic. Rivers are really cool looking. They separate large geographic structures. The rocks over here, the mountains, the forest. This is where we need to go. This right here is a structure that is not on my map yet. So we're going to go ahead and mark that. So let's get over here, right click, select location. Now it should put it right there. Very nice. So we're going to go ahead. So in here you can go underwater. There are things to find underwater, including fish. There is an ocean. You can swim to the bottom of it. It has reefs. It also has sharks. There's a fox. Foxes are okay. They don't typically want to fight, but if you get too close or irritate them, they may fight, and then it's a problem. Usually they'll try to run away. That's a bear. We will die horribly. Nope. Thank you. Nope. I'm just gonna keep going this way. Those bears are no joke in this game. Okay, I have got to shut that sound off. That sound's going to bother me. If you guys are not hearing it, I hope it's not translating onto my recording, but my security system is telling me that one of my batteries and one of my smoke detectors is low, and so instead of having that irritating high-pitched cheep, it just goes... Oh god, it's a bear! Oh god, it's a bear! I don't like bears! Ah! Maybe he's not behind me anymore. Oh? Oh? They can follow you for quite a while. But it seems like maybe I lucked out. Or maybe he's just really lagged and he'll... Oh, there's another bear. Why is there so many bears? This is the bear forest. It's either bears or wolves. Oh god, I hate the wolves too. Wolves are jerks. They will... the AI in this game is pretty impressive. Like, they will strafe around you. They will come at you from multiple angles. If they can come from your back, they will. So... Pretty cool from a technical standpoint. Pretty terrible from a I want to survive standpoint. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. He's just hanging out. Such a jerk. No, thank you. All right. There's mushrooms. You can make mushroom food out of it, mushroom skewers and stuff. Haven't found any poisonous mushrooms yet. There's an azure fruit. I have no idea what it does. Haven't tried eating it. I have collected quite a few of them. There's our number one problem. That guy right there is a golem, and I have no weapons to fight him with. So maybe I can sneak around and he won't see me. We're going to try to splash our way through over here. There's a treasure chest in there. Maybe if Okay. Found a couple of health potions. Very nice. Some blue wood. A copper curious. We'll go ahead and throw that sucker on now. Yeah, buddy. And some light hide. There we go. Okay. Looking good so far. Looking good. Looks like we haven't ticked them off yet. So let's try to not tick them off. And we'll go around. Because there's another one over there. Not a guardian. Not a monster, but a treasure chest. Now the good news is, if he does decide to aggro on me, I can just run straight into the portal. Oh, very nice. Okay, take that. And that. Some of this. Life essence, that is your money in game. Alright, looks like we got that. Very nice. Alright, now all we have to do, I don't care if he sees me now, because I'm just going to run around him. Hey there, big guy. Come over this way. Okay, bye-bye. Yeah, leave me alone. Oh, he hit me. And then we teleport. Alright, here we go. Yeah, this streaming software is definitely taking its toll on my frame rates here. But that's alright. Gorgeous, right? Now, this is early release. This is not a complete game. Despite the attention to detail, despite how feature-rich it is right now, all the things you can go and look at, there's like 240 some odd mobs, or creatures to go and meet. Despite all of that, look at that guy. That is cute as all heck. Yeah, you are cute. And you can't hurt anything in here, and nothing in here is gonna hurt you. This is one safe place. Look at that little bunny. He's got little horns. He's a little jackalope. And this guy here, very cute. Oh, yep, very cute. Very cute. There's a ton of mobs in here. There's a ton of plants in here. Now, this is just the starting area as well. We're not in the desert or the volcanic region or the snowy ice regions. This is just the little starting area. And we got these little guys. Look at him. He is cute as a flipping button. Look at that guy. Oh, my goodness. But you use those little element of life force things, these little guys, essence of life, as money. And you come here and you can trade with these people. You got this crazy looking dude. He doesn't sell you anything you can use. You got this person here. I can buy salt. I can buy spices. I can buy food. All this stuff. But I need the element of life resources to do so. So anytime you get them for plants. But anytime you harvest an edible plant like wheat, like pumpkin, whatever, you'll get a little bit of that essence of life, and you just collect it, right? So it's good to have a garden because it'll help you pay for things. This is the most important step that you do the very beginning of the game. You come here, you talk to this thing. You have unlocked the memories feature. Void's curse keeps Orbis locked away, but there may yet be a way to break it. A deity rests within the heart of Orbis. Seek out memories of Orbis's myriad creatures and record them here to restore her will. Your inventory can now store a limited number of memories under a special section. Return them to the heart of Orbis to unlock a variety of rewards. So we say, okay, I now have 2 memories because 2 little animals came within range. And so it stores them. Now I walk around to various creatures here. Oh, look, he's so cute! And you see how I got that little blue thing? He's got that little blue symbol on his head, and then there's like this little pulse that came towards me, this little energy orb. That is the memory coming to me, like that. Let's see if this one looks the same. Probably won't give me anything. That guy's cute as a button. But yeah, any of the animals, monsters, whatever you come across, including fish, including sea creatures, will deposit a memory. You collect that memory, you bring that here, you drop that off there, and that is how you level up. So let's go over here. There's a little froggo. Froggos, okay, apparently already got that memory. That's one of the 2 that I had. Here's some fishies. Apparently I got them too. Maybe that was the 2 that I picked up instantly, was the fish and the frog. But we'll kind of walk around. I think the little butterfly obviously didn't give me anything. I think we may have exhausted everything that's in this little starter area. The other thing is in here you can't harvest anything. So if I want to grab that, it won't. It just disappears and reappears. It doesn't add itself to my inventory. So, and as you can see, work in progress, there is a ton of plans to expand on what this place is. You got tons of work in progress signs all over this building, including this quite auspicious dwelling here. Now these guys, they don't go aggro. It says work in progress, but you can't get inside. But it is really neat to kind of see the plans here. These vines you can climb, kind of super cool. Get up in her. And of course you can keep doing that. I have not been very far this way, so I'm not sure what's back here. I'm assuming it's a drop off into space. Yep. Okay. Be neat to kind of hide a little secret back in here for the explorers among us, right? We'll drop down here because I'm assuming fall damage is still a thing. It's a cute little bird. I should have got one off of him. Alright, so we've collected a few memories. So once you've collected a few memories, you bring them over here to this guy. And now I can record 8 memories. So I've met 8 new unique creatures. It'll store them. And you can see I've already unlocked a level. So I can now craft 3 decorative chests and 2 eternal seeds at the farmer's workbench. The eternal seeds are awesome because when you harvest them, it automatically starts regrowing. It like replants a seed. Whereas the regular seeds, you harvest it and it's bare earth. You have to get a seed and put it back down, right? So I found 1 freshwater creature. I found 2 birds. I have found 3 quebecs. I have found 1 critter. And that 1 critter is the frog. Cute. I have found 3 livestock. That's a rabbit. Rabbits fall into livestock apparently, and so do deer. Okay. And I think that's about it. So the quebecs, I found the little potato, the little seedling there, and then the sapling and the rootling. Okay, very cool, very cool. The birds, I found that little guy, and I found an owl. Apparently, I don't remember finding an owl, but that's awesome. And then here's the little fishy, little minnow. So, all right, so that is how you level up. That is how you unlock things that allow you to progress. Eventually, I think you need to unlock 100 different animals. Once you've unlocked 100 animals and brought their memories here, you can build a teleporter that will instantly, and I mean instantly, without loading screens, jump you from one place to another between the two gateways, right? Very, very, very cool. Absolutely astonished. I was astonished when I fired that thing up and jumped through it, and there was no loading screen, and it was like, maybe a 3 count of flickering between one screen and the other on my older computer to jump me a very long way across the map, like beyond where my little map can see. So, very, very cool. They've done a lot of good work here. Now, that Guardian's still alive, and he is still probably aggro. So, oh, yep, we're just gonna run. Nope. I don't want, no, you stay down there. You stay down there, sir. You keep to yourself. All right, so we're back on the surface world. Hopefully he's not figuring out how to travel stairs. And, let's go check out this place over here. So you set your little waypoint, and off you go. Ooh, I want some berries. You can never really have too many berries. Most stacks in your inventory stack up to 100. There are exceptions, obviously. But most stacks go up to 100, so you can carry about 100 before it starts taking up another inventory slot with space there. So, and your inventory isn't terrible. You can craft backpacks that will expand your inventory. Oh yeah, okay. We're not going over there because I have no weapons. Oh god, they saw me from a mile away. Oh no! So when you're being chased by enemies, sometimes the best thing to do is just get a little wet because they will not follow you into water. They're like, no thank you. Catfish. Cool. There are sharks, but I've only seen them in the ocean. These guys will try to figure out how to get around to you sometimes, so better to just keep your eye on them. That was a tamed wolf and a goblin ogre or something. There's 2 skeletons over there. Daytime, nighttime does not make a difference to most creatures. There's a wolf. They're black. They don't have a collar, and they are mean as heck. There's some mushrooms that I can make into mushroom foods. But right now, I'm just trying to survive. Oh, hey, we got some new stuff. What do we got? Oh, piggies. We got little piggies. Cute. Boy, they are running like 3 frames a second. Now, the actual game itself is running pretty not terrible, like maybe 20 frames a second. But those guys are like, nope, we're not playing with that. All right, let's see what we can do here. Let's build ourselves a crafting table. I need stone. Let's build ourselves a pickaxe. Craft. Pickaxes and other tools do have durability in this game, so they will break down over time. Just keep that in mind. It's maybe a good time to just build myself a little hovel, a little cave of my own for shelter purposes. So let's dig our way in here a little bit. Let's open this up. Much like Minecraft, if you want to dig faster, you can get higher tier tools. Boy, this is lagging real bad. I don't know if it shows up on my screen there, but on the left it does show kind of a network indicator, and then I'm not sure what that other one is, what that other symbol is. But it definitely takes some hits here while I'm working. So let's open this up. Obviously, I can make this into a full, pretty big base pretty easily, pretty quickly, but that's not what you guys are here for. You guys aren't here to watch me plink away at bricks and boxes. That should be sufficient for now. We're gonna pick these up, and there we go. Now I can craft multiple stations here. So I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna put that there. Alright, so crafting station, or workbench rather, and a builder's bench. Now, the workbench lets me build different types of weapons, different tools, higher tier tools than what I can build in my backpack. You can always build a pickaxe, a hatchet for cutting wood, that sort of thing. There's a furnace. I can build that. I can build a furniture workbench as well. And then you have some like decorative or home defense tools here. So, pretty cool. But now you're like, well, how do I build doors? How do I build? That's what this one's for. So you grab your wood, throw it in there, and now you have all the stuff you can build. There's a door. I'm making a door, and that should be all oh, and maybe a chest, if I can build a chest. I'm not seeing. You can build other types of fancy wood, though. They have different decorative styles for everything you put in here. Like if I put this here marble in there, boom, now I can build all of this stuff and make it look really cool, right? Chalk. I don't know if I can do anything with chalk. Yeah, no, I can't do anything with chalk. I can build ropes, and ropes you can climb. So super cool. Super cool. We like all that. All right. Well, let's put a door up so we don't get blindsided. Just gonna drop that there. And why don't I build a couple of torches? Craft. I think that should be sufficient. Now, one thing you can do to save space is put your torch on the Z button. And there we go. Now we're all set. Now we need some weapons. Now what do I need to build daggers? Because that is my favorite weapon of all time. I need rubble. I need 3 things of rubble. So, get rid of that because it's still daylight out for a while. Let's go find some rubble real quick. Going up, nighttime is coming. Now, when I said that day and night doesn't really matter to most of these mobs, it doesn't. It's not like Minecraft where the zombies will catch fire, the skeletons will catch fire, that sort of thing. But there are mobs that come out only at night. Okay, that's the cutest little mouse I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, there are mobs that only come out at night. Those things are horrifying. It's not like not like a ton of them come out, but there's enough to be problematic. And they take hits. If you don't have weapons, you are not going to survive. Alright, let's get back down to my little house. Everything on here is pretty quick and easy to craft. Oh, there it is. There's one tier down. I should probably put one of these there. And maybe like there. So I can see where I live. I haven't had anything try to break down my door, which has been kind of nice. There we go. Now I can craft the daggers. Put those there. Actually, put those there. Put all of our food kind of together, so if we need to eat, we can. Put the rest of this stuff up in here. Alright. So, daggers. Why do I like daggers so much? Please ignore the floating golf ball. Because there's a ton of different weapons you can make, right? Well, maybe not a ton, but there are multiple different types of weapons you can make, and then multiple classifications of each weapon, right? So I can build a crude sword, I can build crude daggers, I can build crude battle axe, or a crude mace. Now, as you get better equipment, you can start building copper, iron, thorium, adamantite, and then mithril. Now, I don't believe mithril has actually been added to this game yet. But these little daggers are very fast. That's why I like them. But the main reason I like them is that little jump you saw right there. It will launch you. Like, there's no way you can jump up this, right? I cannot. I mean, I can climb it, obviously, but I can't just straight up jump that block up there. But if you time it right, oof, and I did not time that right at all. If you time it right, you can launch yourself up there without too much difficulty. Boom. See? That and things that are even higher. I have used that attack to some success in some of the dungeons where they've had like skeleton mages up on top of high ledges that are shooting spells down. You can do that jump, and it ends with a slash. So when you land, you slash. So you can land like right on top of them and then slash, and it does a ton of damage. It is really, really cool. With these guys here, I will take on a bear. Not a problem. I'll take on pretty much anything that's out here. Then there's also the sword. The sword you can equip with a shield or with the torches, so you can see at night. It's kind of nice. There we go. Let's see if we can actually get into a fight, because one of the other things that makes combat in this game so enjoyable is the ability to block. I know it's kind of dark, I apologize for that. But you can block with any weapon, and you can block pretty much any attack, at least any attack I've seen so far. And the only thing that's holding you back from blocking absolutely everything is stamina, right? So they did a good job balancing out a very effective technique. Obviously, you can't attack very well while blocking. You can do kind of a shield bash, where you block and then you can kind of stab them. If you're holding a shield, you'll actually smack them with the shield. Does a little bit of damage and does a good amount of pushback. So it's pretty cool. Oh, come on! I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get up that. That's pretty good. Pretty good size there. Didn't time that very well. Nope. But I bet I could do from here to. Come on. So my stamina is also a major part of this. There we go. That worked. And now we got like a little village over here. And some glowing mushrooms. Very nice, very nice. Looking for a skeleton or something to fight. Oh, there's one of those little nasty little night creatures that comes out. Boom. Blocking. Dang, he creeps. You see that? Boom. Boom! Sucker. Whew, that was quick. Boom. Took 0 damage. And those guys are pretty tough. I would put those up around the level of a bear. Those guys take a lot of hits, and they deal out a fair amount of damage. So, that worked out pretty well. Now, any of these things here, well, not this, obviously you break it when you touch it. But like this stool, I can break that down, take it back to my house. Pretty cool. Or you can completely just take over that house and make it your own. It looks like we are already at the ocean, which is pretty cool. Obviously, probably not jumping in there tonight. But when the sun comes back up, be a good little place to explore for a minute. You cannot swim underwater for very long without drowning. So keep that in mind. I think the time that they give you is a little bit less than what Minecraft gives you. There's a skeleton. Alright. There we go. What it do, baby? What it do? Boom! Easy and peasy. So yeah, no, it's great. I don't know what that is, but we're gonna go get a little closer and take a look. That looks like an enemy. Let's go see. Oh, that is definitely a troublesome enemy. Check him. Oh gosh, where'd you come from? Ooh, we're gonna take damage on this one. Ow! Boom. Boom. Get away. Oh, I got a special attack. You guys can see on the bottom right. You can see how that thing's charged up. So we just unleashed that on him. That does a fair amount of damage. Most enemies that you meet in this area, it'll kill in one hit. But this guy's kind of a special case. You don't see a ton of these. I don't even know what this guy's called, but he is a jerk and takes a lot of hits, and he hits real hard if you are unlucky enough to get smacked by him. So there's one of the natural cave systems. So if we switch to this, we go down in here, kind of show you what caves are like. Quite a bit different than Minecraft's caves. Just keep going down, and then they open up into wider areas. Now you'll start seeing resources as we go. We kind of have to chew our way through this. Some of the stuff I'm passing by is just because I know it's not worth much, like these bones or those mushrooms. Not terribly useful. You can make the mushrooms into food, obviously. But, aha! There we go, some copper. See, it breaks, you get copper and cobblestone. Easy peasy. And here we go, some more up here. Like that. You can reveal what's behind it. Or under it in this case. There's one there. I like how it's actually a 3D model, not just a texture. It's kind of cool. Looks great. Keep coming down here. Man, this is running very, very painfully. Here is some resources. You guys see all this going on in here? That was my last torch too. Good timing. Whew. Can't really see very well. Got it. Okay. Go down here. Grab all of this. So the two types of metallic resources you're going to find in the starting area is copper, like this, and iron. Iron is kind of silvery gray. And you'll find both of them in abundance. It is not hard to get a bunch of metal in this game. You'll have to take the ore back to your house, throw it in a furnace, and turn it into ingots before you can really do much with it. But even then, that's not difficult. Not a difficult process. And not even a terribly lengthy process. All you have to do is have enough wood to run your foundry. And even when you run wood inside of it, you can get back charcoal. It's not like a one-for-one thing, but you get a fair amount of charcoal, and then you can use that charcoal to burn as well. So, oops, that just dropped right into my inventory. Boop, there we go. There's a bat. I have never had the bats attack me. They're super cute. They kind of have glowing eyes, so they'll freak you out when you're running around in here. Oh, rat. Oh, I hate the rat. rats. Nope. Get off me, rat. That rat gave me leather and meat. Delicious rat meat. Alright, so I need to find... Oh, there's another rat. They will spawn in places you have cleared, so be prepared for that. They will come out of nowhere. Did I must have taken a wrong turn. Because I see my torches, and then I don't see my torches. And I try to map my way pretty well, but maybe I didn't. Is it this way? Ah, yes. This looks familiar. And just like Minecraft, if you ever do get this hopelessly lost, you can always find your way back out by picking a corner and digging up. Nope, wasn't that way. It was this. Nope, wasn't that way. It was this way. Up, up. And out. That's pretty. Although it's starting to get misty, which means the sun's getting ready to rise. Very nice. I'm going to put that there just to mark it. And let's go back here. I believe I was living in that. That looks new. Whoa, we got little rocky islands out there. Okay. Alright, well I know I want to go kind of northeast, so we're just going to go that way. Wrong one. That one. There we go. Fishies! There's a new fishy. Now when I initially started, I thought that if it had that little symbol on it, you had to kill it to collect the memory, right? Doesn't seem to be that way, which is nice. Oh, it's one of these little guys. Little devil hamsters. Get off. Oh, there's a problem. I was like, man, I'm getting hit hard. These things don't hit that hard. These do. Ouch. Alright, we're going to eat this apple here. Don't even remember picking it up, but we'll take it. And we'll eat one of these. And maybe one of these. There you go. That gave me a stamina boost. Nice. Alright, let's go. Grab that. That looks like I don't know what that is. Let's take a look. Let's get a little closer. It's like a nice little base up here. I hear a lot of screeching. Alright. Grab that. And that. And that. And we got some wheat seeds. Very nice. Let's go inside. Cool. Alright. Oh, it even comes with its own furnace. Well, this place is okay. I could renovate this. Oh, and it drops down into mines. I think you can climb. Oh boy. You guys are gonna put me to the test here. Yep, you can climb chains. This is a nice place. Wow. Oh, this place is worth staying at. This is nice. I just gotta figure out how to get off the stinking chain here. All the way up, and can I? Not really. Not really. Oh! Okay, made it. That was scary there for a minute. Okay. Is that up? Yeah, I think I can renovate this into a house. Very, very cool. Alright, so, Hytale. Awesome game. Extremely enjoyable. Would I recommend Hytale to just about anybody? Yes. Oh god, yes I would. Dang, that lag. He is just creeping on me. I think I gotta handle this because that guy's not gonna go anywhere. Okay. If you've ever played Minecraft and you enjoyed it, I would absolutely I would unequivocally recommend Hytale without a second's hesitation. If you have ever played Minecraft and you were kind of like, well, it's all right, but I wish there was more, this is your game. This is your season. This is your time. Embrace it, because there is a lot here. You can't see it on this map, but this one section, this kind of green area, is only one of, at this point, 4 distinct zones. Each one of those zones has a ton of sub-biomes in it, with different resources, different monsters, different things to see and do. Okay, there is a lot here. This is a content-rich game, and this is barely in pre-production right now, or pre-release right now. Like, this is beta. There is a lot more to add. There's a lot more to do. And the developers have already proven themselves to have a propensity to listen to their player base and add features that the player base is interested in. This game is also open to mods. It's not even fully released yet, and they're already encouraging mods. So, do I recommend Hytale? Absolutely. I absolutely recommend it. I'm going to be playing this for a while. The thought of going back to Minecraft and playing Minecraft, honestly, is kind of, it's not appealing. Like, this game has so much more to offer that watching my kid play Minecraft on the Xbox while I'm playing this, it feels like he is in a desert land with nothing to do. Like, it feels very empty compared to what this game offers, and we're not even seeing what they're going to have in game, right? We're barely starting off. Those other zones I was telling you about, they are feature rich. They are packed. The volcanic zone has a underground jungle full of dinosaurs that they just added in this most recent patch. Like, it's wild. This game is wild. It is fun. There is so much to do. And if you enjoyed Minecraft in any way, you're going to love this game. Without a second's hesitation, you're going to love this game. I picked this thing up for $20 because my other buddies were like, "Hey, play with us. We want to play. Let's get this together." And I am so glad that I did, because me and them playing together, so much fun. We get into battles like we're taking over giant fortresses full of like libraries and full of bone armies, and we're going at different angles, and one of them's getting attacked from the front, and I'm doing my stabby jumpy dive thing from the back, and we're just tearing our way through the bad guys and having a great time. This game is a blast. It not for 1 second have I been sad about buying this. And I am not the guy that buys games for full price, and I'm not the guy that buys games day one. And this is way before day one. And I'm so glad I did. So I recommend it. I recommend Hytale greatly. The hype is absolutely justified. This game is good. It is fun. It is what a game should be. And when I'm not playing it, I'm thinking about it, like, I wonder how I would do, this would be fun. And it is. It's enjoyable. So, do I recommend Hytale? Absolutely. Does it look like this? Will it look like this on your computer? Absolutely not. It's going to look so much better. Guys, seriously. It will run better. It will look better. I am running this on a literal potato. Like, this thing has 6 gigs of RAM and an integrated video card. And it is below the min specs recommended for this game. And it still plays this game, and it plays it solidly. So, yes, I absolutely recommend this game. I think you should buy it. I would give this the most glowing recommendation I've given any game in a long time. This is game of the year quality stuff here. It's not one of those big AAA explosions everywhere games. Man, Riot Games, who bought this game originally to make it and then sold it, canceled it, and sold it back to the developers who were building this, made the biggest mistake ever. Like, this game, I've read somewhere, this game is already, just from the pre-purchases, of players like me who have gotten to the pre-release have supported this game for the next 2 years. Like, it has funded the game's development for the next 2 years. Guys, this game is going places. You want to be involved in this. So, give it a shot. Thank you for joining me. I know this is kind of a short one, but it doesn't play really great on my computer, and I wish I'm not doing it justice in the slightest way because I'm streaming and because I've got my video cam thing going. I've got this crazy headset on and all this stuff. It runs a lot better even on my potato. And if you play this on your computer, I can guarantee you it's gonna smoke. You're gonna love it. So give it a shot. All right. If you get it, jump down in the comments. Say, hey, I picked it up. If you have interest in it, if you have questions about it, let me know. There is a lot here, and there's going to be a lot more. So join in. Come join the fun. Jump in. The water's fine. All right. I will catch you guys next one. Be safe. See ya.